Hello, Pisces. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting December 1st, 2025. Pisces, I hope all is well. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Didn't eat too much. Anyway, welcome any new subscribers to the channel. The deck I am using, I appreciate you first and foremost, but the deck I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals, just want to cleanse the energies here from doing Aquarius messages for the week. We're about to see what is in store for my fishes. All right, give me all the energies here for Pisces this week. What can I tell Pisces? What can Pisces expect this week energetically after coming off of a major holiday? As we move towards the other major holiday, Christmas, which is my favorite holiday of all holidays. All right, so energies here for Pisces. All right, let's cut the deck here, Pisces. Without further ado, and see what is in store for you guys. First card in energy, we got the Major Arcana, the Hierophant. So, you start off very well because this card, no matter what follows, is a card of protection. It's the card of could be, regarded as the card of healing. Right? Someone could be getting married here, may not be this week, and it may not even involve you. It could be involving someone else that, you attend someone else's wedding. Teaching and learning, this could be on-the-job training. So there's a energy of spiritual enlightenment, epiphanies. Definitely paying attention to synchronistic situations where, you're seeing repetitive numbers. Those are usually angelic numbers that you constantly see. All right. So, but the card of the Hierophant is here to protect you right off from the beginning of the spread. Up next, now we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups here is any Pisces that I'm reading for. There's pregnancy news around you. Someone could be giving birth of a child, but also too, there could be an offering of a job for some Pisces that I'm reading for. The Pisces also has the ability to bring together and form not only romantic partnerships, but also platonic friendships, Pisces. And if I'm not looking, isn't that a fish? Can y'all see that? Page of Cups in this deck, this is the Alice in Wonderland deck, that is a fish. So look at that. You can see the fish, the head. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that. Anyway, following the Page of Cups here for you, Pisces, we have the Major Arcana, the Justice card. So going through the week feeling balanced, okay, justified, exercising your freedom, liberty, peace, anything being in your favor, because that's what the Justice card represents. Anything not in your favor, that's the energy that pulls around and comes to your favor. Any types of litigations that might be going on and could be in lawsuits, could be just plain simple settlements or judgments, that's going to be in your favor. Also, someone could be getting married here. Again, with the Justice card being present in your spread. Following the Justice card Major, we have the Ace of Cups now. Ace of Cups, again, this card would represent pregnancy news. So you got two cards here that would represent pregnancy news, and then could be a birth of a child, but also another aspect of a job offering. Ace of Cups, also like the Page of Cups that it mirrors, has the ability to bring together and form new romantic partnerships and platonic friendships. Following the Ace of Cups here, now we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords represents any types of detachment, or this could be a week for you guys to regroup, replenish, okay, rejuvenate from the holidays. It is a sword, so any pregnancy cards that's in the spread, going back here to any childbirth that may be taking place, they may go under cesarean section. So this is just, pulling back, detaching your energy, still taking time off from work possibly, and just doing things exclusively just for you. So it may have been for some Pisces that I'm reading for a very stressful holiday. This is a week to regroup and get all that energy back. Quiet your mind, rest your energy. All right, following the Four of Swords is the Five of Pentacles. So some of you may be concerned or worried about your money this week, coming up short, not having enough money to pay the bills. whatever. We're leading into the holiday, so who the hell isn't broke? But anyway, Five of Pentacles is temporary energy if this is what expresses itself towards you. But I also read the Five of Pentacles as my ghosting card. Hopefully when it comes to communication that you're not, ghosting someone or someone ghosting you. You still could be the Pisces that I'm reading for that donate your time. Again, this is the season of giving. So your time and money to worthy charitable causes. Following the Five of Pentacles, now we have the Six of Pentacles. So again, the Six of Pentacles is the improvement from the Five of Pentacles. This is a card that would represent a moderate pay raise. Underneath that Justice card, where it could be any payouts, in terms of litigations or settlements. It could be a form of an apology coming towards you from someone who may have handed you some sort of slight in the past. You could be receiving a gift from someone. You could be giving someone a gift this week to someone. All right. So that is the Six of Pentacles. Up next, after the Six of Pentacles, now we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is one of my big money cards. Two aces in the reading is always very auspicious energy, and that's usually positive. Ace of Pentacles, really unlimited earning potential, right? So it could be the job offer, the contract offer. It's, no set limit on the money that you could achieve or earn. All right. So you could be doing investments. You could be doing saving. You could be, running some sort of business. It still would be a promotion, a job offer, all of that with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. All right, let's keep that energy flowing. Next, we have the Nine of Wands. So some of you are going to be somewhat busy this week, right? Doing the things that you need to take care of. Now, all of this could be work related for some of you that I'm reading for. Others, it could be just, taking care of the things that you need to take care of during the week. It could be for yourself, your family, romantic partners, friends, whatever. The Nine of Wands comes in to give you that energy boost. Following the the Nine of Wands on top of the Five of Pentacles is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords here is new conversations. Okay, new conversations with new individuals, or it could be just new conversations with people that you already know. Now, you have the pregnancy card here, and I always say when pregnancy cards show up with swords, it could indicate that someone, if it's not you, maybe somebody that you know gives birth under cesarean section. Generally, I just regard the Page of Swords as information and news that you gather, however you access or gather your news, whether it's, reading a newspaper, watching TV, or you could be gathering your news through social media. And then also, too, the Page of Swords could represent a new interest in someone it's underneath the Page of Cups. The pages always start something new, right? Someone who's taking up some sort of likes or interest towards you, Pisces. That could be a coworker, it could be a neighbor, it could be a friend. They may be checking you out through social media. And now we need, for any revelations, we need the Seven of Cups or the Moon. Okay, for them to come forward. On top of the Six of Pentacles here, now we have the Four of Wands. It doesn't really matter about that moon because the Four of Wands will represent happiness, right? Always the shared happiness inside the structure of a building. Of course, this deck is different when it comes to portraying the characters. Still celebration, when it comes to birthdays, anniversaries, someone could be getting proposed to, engaged to. Someone could be getting married. Someone could be considering relocating to a different area. Others could be, considering moving in with one another. It's always the shared happiness with others inside a structure of a building, right? Last card I have for you on top of the Ace of Pentacles here for you, Pisces. We're going to finish off with the Knight of Wands. Okay, so that's not bad. Knight of Wands, I usually read that this could be a family member, friend, or romantic partner who usually comes in to assist you or help you on anything that you need help or assistance with this week. They usually come in energetically very fast, and then, once the work or the help is complete, they usually exit just as quickly as they come through. But the presence of the Knight of Wands in your spread could also indicate for any Pisces that I'm reading, it sits underneath the Ace of Cups of a new relationship that could take shape or form. It could be romantic, platonic, as well as business. Things are intensifying. Things are heating up, building up. This would still be, even though this deck just portrays mostly animals and stuff, it still would be regarded as a court card. So yeah, it could be that things are heating up, intensifying. It could be anything involving a relationship. It could be also anything involving a project or a job. All right. All right, so your shadow energy here to complete your spread. We're going to finish off with the Queen of Pentacles. So that's a good way to finish off. Again, the money is strong. This could be a promotion, job offer. Of course, it would represent the boss in the workplace environment. It would represent the creditors. It could also represent how people see you in terms of your credibility, accountability, okay, dependability, reliability, always there. You know, these people, usually the Queen of Pentacles always comes through to help out in terms of nourishing, helping out. They're never selfish or stingy, always willing to share their energy with others. All right. So that is the Queen of Pentacles. Again, it would trump the, gotta make sure. Yeah. It would trump the Five of Pentacles. All right. So that means that if there was any worries or concerns about your money this week, here's the improvement card right here. But you also received the Ace of Pentacles. So that definitely took out the Five of Pentacles energy because it mirrors over there to that. Okay. So I completely forgot about that. If I didn't mention it, I apologize. So, but you have two powerful cards here that will represent that your money is looking good and strong moving into the week. All right. So this is what I have for you this week, Pisces. Just keep in mind, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. So, yeah, you guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.